He said there was no fun in pressing the gun against your temple. Where's the excitement? It's just lights out. If you shoot your leg, you have to stick around and endure the mess.
Wow, okay. Dude's got problems.
Only that I was the one who endured that mess while he was too drunk to even feel pain. Is that a tank on top of her car?
It looks like it. So before we continue, let's introduce hello everyone and welcome to A Vivid Life. And as Amy said, it looks like we've got a tank on top of the car.
It's called 11:45 A Vivid Life.
Okay, fine. Please come home.
Did you start the tape recorder? This is going to get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside me isn't mine.
Okay.
I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you've convinced something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you.
Whoa,
Oh my
Jogo,
God.
boobs.
Picture being inhabited by a stranger. You can't just go about attending school after the realisation. The best course of action is to steal an X-ray machine and escape to the country to peek into your own body.
Okay, so one, that's what she's got on top of the car, that makes sense. And two, I bet one of the endings is radiation exposure. She just sits there trigger happy.
Yeah. Are you still with me?
Please come home. Oh, okay, I thought I'd broken it then. Is she like a trainee radiologist or something? How would you know how to set that shit up?
Alright, I setted up camp. I setted.
You need to offer yourself out as like spell checking.
Yeah.
Because if this game needs a trigger warning for Amy and spelling.
Yeah. I'll keep you posted of my advances through the radio. I brought a med kit in case the x-rays show some strange body under my skin. And don't worry, I know my ways around a scalpel.
Oh dear, okay.
Lainey here. Gonna keep investigating. Out. Focus, Lainey. First locate, then extract. We promise to stop digging randomly in our flesh.
Okay, that's not good. Ah, okay, so let's start at the bottom.
Ugh, my feet are sized very differently. They're like 2 shoe sizes apart. They're so different these bones may come from different humans. Whoever put the skeleton inside me isn't familiar with the human body. Learnt in class we humans aren't symmetrical. This is not conclusive.
So this, okay, so here we go. It's gonna be answer the questions when she sees different parts of her body, and depending on what we pick, we probably get different endings. Now I know for a fact that I have 2 different size feet. One's a whole.
Yeah, me too.
One's half a size larger, so
Yeah.
we are asymmetrical as shit.
I always hated my feet, especially when I have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers to get a single pair that fit my own feet. It's kind of nothing
Nope.
to say about the legs.
Nope, she likes her legs.
Maybe the knees,
Knees.
kneecaps. She's got to
Rubber.
have something to say.
She's clearly been cutting herself or something. Some small round object. She's been shot.
What is it doing inside of me? I better extract it and get a closer look.
Yeah, because that's what I do. I spot something inside my body and go, I'll cut that out. Right, well, let's grab the med kit then. Okay, deep breaths. Extract bullet.
Here comes the self-mutilation, I guess.
Yeah. I've never cut so deep in my what? Oh, sorry, you're reading it.
Yeah, here goes nothing.
Do I have to play it with surgery minigame? Ew.
She didn't even scream or cry out. Ugh, it's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. Now I remember Johan's games with his gun. Johan? Johan.
Yeah.
This is a special caliber used by Russian agents. The wound is so old. Was I shot as a kid?
Oh, paranoia. Russian agents, yes, do it.
Oh, they're options.
Yeah.
So,
oh, yeah. Which one are we going with? Well, she remembers it, It's not a false statement. You would say it to yourself.
He used to toy with his revolver when frustration got the better of him.
Okay. Never give that kid a real gun.
can't believe this was still inside my leg.
Let's go with the hand.
Are you leaving the vagina till last?
Do I really want to go down the like Prometheus route of cutting an alien baby out of herself with a medkit in the middle of a parking like space like this?
What is that? Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside me. I'll take it out then. Okay, deep breaths.
Extract microchip.
Let's remove this baby. Well, we were just joking before.
Yeah.
It's blinking. This is the citizenship chip we all have installed at birth.
What?
Paranoia. This doesn't look like human technology. It's a tracking device. Someone's watching my movements.
She's stating that it's a citizenship chip.
Well, you picked the top option before, so you're going to pick the top option again then.
Yeah.
I think these come to different endings somehow. I'm glad I took it out.
Fuck the system. And she clearly, like, the design on her clothes and that she's wearing, like, play buttons and this and the other. Let's report.
Oh, yeah.
I extracted a bullet.
How sad is that that I know how to extract a bullet and suture the wound being just 17.
And she can drive as well.
Normally it was out of Johann's flesh. He likes to play Russian roulette with his own body, always aiming at non-vital parts. He said there was no fun in pressing the gun against your temple. Where's the excitement? It's just lights out. If you shoot your leg, you have to stick around and endure the mess.
Wow, okay. Dude's got problems.
Only that I was the one who endured that mess while he was too drunk to even feel pain. One of those times he shot his revolver through his hand and hit me in the thigh. That's what happened.
So it's a real gun as well.
He got so scared he sobered up immediately and ran for the med kit. It seems he wasn't as skilled as me at treating bullet wounds since he forgot the damn thing inside me.
Please come home.
That's going to be your only line, sorry.
It's the equivalent of I am Groot. It's all just going to be,
yeah.
Please come home. Okay, let's report some more.
I removed my citizenship microchip. We all forget their existence until we steal an X-ray machine and peek inside our hand, huh? Why can religion be a choice but you get pierced after birth with an intrusive control device? How ethical is it to force a human being into a system? Oh yeah, but crime is so low and bureaucracy is so agile now.
Please come home.
Please come home. Don't worry, they'll put me a new one back in after they arrest me.
Do
the vagina now, please. What the hell was that? Oh, the bullet in her thigh. Oh,
I thought she removed it.
She did. So there was nothing in her vagina.
In her stomach, though. Alien
stomach,
baby.
there has to be something. There's a weird substance in my stomach. It reacts to X-rays. What could it be? I can try to make myself throw up.
Okay, let's keep scanning for the moment.
Yeah, maybe it's a different ending depending on what order you do this in as well. Nothing in the rib cage.
And that there.
She has a strange face.
The hell
What the fuck? Some of this skeleton's cervical discs have been replaced. So it takes me back to the day Johann pushed me out of the window. Whoever built this skeleton did an imperfect job. This brings vague memories of being buried.
What the hell?
That sounds interesting.
Let's go with that one then.
Yeah, the dust, the rubble pressing against my back. Was I ever trapped inside a collapsed building? I wonder if she has the memories of the different bone, like the memories of the people who the bones belong to that are in her body. That'd be interesting.
Okay. So one last scan on the head. There was definitely something in the teeth there.
Right, so we've got eyeball, teeth, and something in her stomach.
Eyeballs, teeth, stomach, and the back of the neck.
Oh yeah, because we haven't actually done anything about it. Right, I should take a closer look at them. I brought some pliers
with me.
Fucking hell.
Woman, what the hell is going on with you?
It's a crystal eye.
You have a crystal eye. Go sell that shit.
I could gouge it out and examine it closely.
No. God, no.
Why is she so casual? Yeah, about doing this
And there's
stuff.
nothing up there. Okay, fine. Let's go examine.
Do the eye last, I think.
Throw up first. Hope it doesn't smell much.
She's worrying about that.
Not on the picnic rug. Come on, woman.
Ugh, the taste is awful. What was this doing inside my stomach? So, looks like coagulated blood and pus The smell is terrible. I recognise this. It's plastic explosive. I can notice stuff moving inside this mass. Feels otherworldly. So...
Blood and pus.
I don't know, that's too basic an answer, isn't it? That's too boring.
That's the thing, we can't examine it, and actually, I think we're just picking arbitrary choices of how
Plastic
paranoid
explosive sounds really interesting. Why
Okay.
that's in her stomach. Did you click it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want plastic explosive?
Okay.
We're doing it.
It's getting harder now that it's outside my stomach. How did this end up inside me?
Terrorists, spies.
Russian ones. Do the teeth next.
Ow.
The eye sounds the worst.
It's gonna hurt.
I should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Yeah,
What
is
is
she
this?
gonna scream this time?
What
at
is
least?
this, future Russia? Oh.
Now my mouth feels all weird.
It will, you just yanked out 3 teeth.
In addition to not being mine, I guess. These teeth almost look and feel like the real thing. I almost died the day Johan beat me with a frying pan. What the fuck?
Jesus,
Who
abusive
is
man.
Johan? Like her brother or something? Reminds me of how they punish child soldiers other side of the border. They're not alike at all. These may come
Well,
from
all teeth are different
people.
anyway, so stop that. Go with the pan beating, I guess.
Sounds most likely, but that was the last time he hit me.
Oh.
Thank God.
Okay, let's report back before we start gouging out eyeballs.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I found some sort of plastic explosive attached to the walls of my stomach. I'm glad she said stomach. It wouldn't come out with regular vomiting. When I made myself throw up, it's like my body was trained to contract in a certain way to push it out. How long has it been there? Now that it's out, I can only think of a specific building. Whose? Location I can't recall. Was I supposed to use the explosive to blow some...
Some hit up.
You couldn't swear? You weren't allowed? Just who am I? Do you know who I am? Tell me.
Please come home.
Oh my god, it's like call and response. It's the same response back. Fuck.
There's your swear word.
Yeah. Oh, she never talked about her feet. My feet. It can't definitely be mine. They're so gross. I always end up getting hurt because I buy the bigger size of a pair of shoes and fill one of them with paper. This really seems like not very important compared to the other issues.
Yeah.
It's not only that having to buy 2 pairs is expensive, I look ridiculous.
Please come home.
These feet, I reject them.
And they just pop off her body and...
You'd rather have them than nothing, surely. They're not mine.
And again.
I'm missing teeth because of Johan. Johan was frying some eggs and bacon. He was going through a great phase, months without getting violent.
Abuse mode, Jesus.
Finally, a medication that worked. I caressed his back out of joy and support. The bacon cracked on the pan and a burning drop of oil hit his eye. He pushed me back and hit me with the pan in the face.
Jesus Christ, man.
At that moment, I didn't notice I just lost 3 teeth. I fell on the kitchen floor and he started beating me with the burning pan. Why?
What, is this the father? Is this the boyfriend?
Well, if it's the father, surely she wouldn't call him Johan unless he's like a stepdad or something. They had to remove bits of the swimsuit I was wearing from my burnt skin. My back still keeps some dreadful marks from the hot oil.
Please come home.
I ran away after I left the hospital, never seen Johan again.
Okay, we've got one more.
Did I tell you about how I got my spine surgery?
Wanna know how I got these scars?
I got these cervical disc replacements only months ago. In fact, that's when I started suspecting the skeleton wasn't mine. While I was on the operation table and the anaesthesia kicked in, I started having weird flashbacks about life experiences that weren't mine. Memories registered by these bones, witnesses to many atrocities. The spine was trapped inside of a collapsed building in the middle of some armed conflict.
Your imagination, girl.
The images vanished after the operation, but the smells remained. The smell of dust, iron and rubble.
Please come home.
But I'm better now. Those paralysing pains in my back are gone now.
I'm gonna keep investigating.
So we just have the eye left. Remove eye from the cavity.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Eye out, that's it. God.
Okay, I'm just going to do this. That was really quick.
Oh, it's a crystal eye, so it's not like she's gouging out her real eye. It's not connected to any nerve or anything. I'm just like, that is horrific mutilation of all of this. If you're,
I can feel the cold air inside my skull. It's really unpleasant. Right, so I can feel life pulsating inside of it. There's a code number behind this. This is the price I paid for my stupidity. Oh, they all sound interesting, but what's the number?
Well, it's going to be a barcode. If it's ever been made anywhere and issued to her. There's a barcode on everything in the room here.
Go on then, go for the last option. I lost this eye during archery practice. Oh, that's
At
kind
least
of
there
dull.
wasn't an injured knee.
Schools should do a maturity test before accepting archery students. I should tell you about how I lost my eye. I never did tell you about how I lost my eye, did I? In one of my early life crises, I joined an archery club to try to make some friends. Why archery? You see, I'm a bitch for fantasy novels, and archers are usually among my favourite characters. I guess you already know where this is gonna go, right? Short story. We recreated William Tell's infamous scene, and I was the one with the apple on the head. I'm so sorry.
Please come home.
So what now? I think I solved the mystery.
Okay.
I think I solved the mystery. I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I found points towards a clear conclusion.
I must accept it. This is my skeleton. So logic has been applied for most of what she's got. Are you still there?
Right. I finished my investigation. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed. I'm not well. I need help. This skeleton is mine after all. It doesn't matter how many stories I make up to justify every tiny imperfection. This is my body, but I have trouble accepting that. I don't like myself. I don't think I ever be able to like myself. I went and stole an X-ray machine from the hospital to avoid facing my low self-esteem.
That got a little bit sad very, very quickly.
You're probably thinking I lost it. Now I see how delusional this all seems, and there's no telling when I'll lose touch with reality again. I don't trust myself anymore. Come and pick me up, please.
Please come home.
Please take me home.
Ah. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is that? Please come home. You were wrong. The skeleton's definitely not yours. It's aliens all along. Run, get the fuck out of there.
What happened?
Brilliant.
What was on his head?
It was like one of those like neck brace frames if you're in an accident and they like brace it to your shoulders and everything.
Oh my god. You know she said, "Oh, he never hit me again." I bet that's Johan. I bet she she hit back or something and broke something.
Wow, okay. Do you want a different ending on that one?
Yeah.
Let's go get a different ending. So, throw up?
Yeah. Yeah. Has my body been incubating this?
Alien!
It's alive and it has some sort of
Conscience.
I'm glad it's out now.
Pull the teeth out.
Now my mouth feels all weird, in addition to not being mine, I guess. These teeth almost look and feel like the real thing. Yeah, they're not alike at all. These may come from different people. Is this skull some sort of Frankenstein? Where did the maker of this skeleton get his material from? Right, so yes, this doesn't look like human technology. The blinks aren't random. There's some sort of pattern. Could I use this to communicate with them?
She's losing her mind quickly.
Yes.
That's about the best one.
Yeah. This is a special caliber used by Russian agents. Why the hell do I know that? But there's no mistake. Something's tickling my brain with the fact.
I thought it said foot. Tickling my brain with the foot. It's like, ew.
Right.
Remove the eye. That one.
Yeah, okay. I feel like it's staring at me. And it's not a gaze from this world. Yeah, she's lost it now.
Okay.
Right, I pulled some teeth out of my mouth. They're all so weird and different. The colour is all wrong. I'm sure these all come from different people. I knew it. My skull has been crafted. These are not my original bones. Now it makes sense why it felt so gross to chew food. It feels like feeding from other people's mouths. I don't want to eat ever again.
Please come home.
Oh, dots.
What else we got?
Creating a functional human skeleton must be quite an endearing task. Apparently, whoever worked on my spine didn't have the required skills and had to patch it up with some steel junk. I'm so pissed off for not noticing what was going on with my bones until this late.
Really?
After this long, it's going to be impossible to trace back to my creator, maker. Are just my bones artificial, or is it my whole flesh? No, this body is mine. I can feel it. I do have a soul. Soul is different.
Please come home.
Why would someone replace my bones by some artificial ones? Maybe it was to save my life. Right, there was something alive inside my stomach. I vomited a disgusting pinkish mass. Upon further examination, you can discern small things floating inside. Most of them don't move though. It looks like they're rapidly dying after being pushed out of my body. This explains why I've been barely eating the past few months. This has been growing inside of me for who knows how long. Although, what is this sadness that is infecting my guts now?
Please come home.
I feel like I've lost something very important to me. My feet don't match at all. My feet are the decisive clue. My skeleton isn't mine, and these feet were put together by an amateur. Well, maybe amateur is not the word, but whoever messed with my bones isn't very familiar with the human body. My feet are absurdly different in size. Now I'm getting anxious. If I was assembled by some mysterious being, why should I consider my flesh to be human? And my mind? Could a human mind get to the realization of their bones not being theirs? Can you tell me more about myself?
Please come home.
What do you even mean by home?
Home.
Wow, she actually reacted to it this time. Okay, found a strange piece of... don't know. This small blinking piece must be some sort of special tech. Although it doesn't look like human technology at all. I mean, it's made of something that feels membranous.
Not sure that's a word.
Yeah. My perception is that it's closest to being an insect than a microchip. If you pay close attention, you can read some kind of dim breathing. And the blinking, it's not random. It's some sort of language. I feel like it's reacting to my speech.
It's recording everything, that's what it's doing.
What is it trying to say? Why was it living inside of me?
Please come home.
Oh, it reacted to your voice. Please come home. Is that what you were trying to tell me, little thing? It stopped blinking.
My crystal eye is weird.
At first look, it's easy to think this is a regular crystal eye, but it's not made of glass. It's a hard, living substance. When I stare at it, this eye examines me. It's clearly sentient. I wonder who may be watching. Where are these images getting at? Could this eye belong to some major being? For how long has it been streaming my experiences?
Please come home.
Don't panic. I can sense its kindness. It's looking after me. Extracted a bullet out of my thigh. It doesn't fit in any of my memories as a schoolgirl to end up with a bullet of Russian origin inside my thigh. I don't even know how I can tell this bullet apart from any other. Yet the knowledge is burnt into the back of my head as clear as I know my name. Could this skeleton be haunting my mind? Or is it me, the one who is possessing this body?
Please come home.
I'm sure the answer is beneath my flesh. So what now? I think I solved the mystery.
It was aliens all along.
Dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I found points towards a clear conclusion. My bones come from another world. Hey, are you still there? I solved the mystery. Well, sort of. My bones aren't mine. My bones are a gift. This skeleton was given to me by an extra-dimensional being, along with many other bits that sustain me.
What the hell?
They can't interact directly with our world, so they have to do it through time and life. This is their art. I can't really puzzle out what their plans are, what they expect from me, but their intentions are noble. Their cause is love. I don't know how I can tell all of this. It's like it's flowing through a little keyhole from the back of my mind. Now that I dared to believe in their existence, they are watching through my eye. They are studying other worlds
What
and other possibilities.
The hell?
Other paths for life and culture to grow. My mind wondered, is our dimension real to them? Are we just a shape on a mirror? A weird fiction on a computer screen?
Oh, fourth wall break.
My soul demanded to know the real thing, to know what is the reality that mattered the most, and they taught me the most beautiful word I've ever heard. Dunharai, all of them.
Oh.
Dunharai, my friend. It's the same guy.
Please come home. He clearly has been beat to hell.
Yeah.
It's her and her mind dealing with the PTSD of this abusive home life or relationship or whatever, literally losing her shit and coming up with a reason to run away and check her body out. Wow, okay.
Interesting game. Different possibilities.
Yeah, I like that one. I mean, for what was going on, the art style was very cute. Thank you for the warning. One or two little bits of that, like, yeah, she's going to pull an eye out. Great. Good little, I say, sense of humour. It made us laugh. It wasn't meant to be funny, but...
Well, the music in the background was kind of upbeat, and it wasn't supposed to be completely depressing or anything. It was supposed to have a bit of a light-hearted nature, but sad at the same time.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. That was 11:45, A Vivid Life. Bye-bye.